BOONBOOMGER is coming soon. Oh, sorry, I mean boom. Gotta get the meme right. Anyway, yes, BOONBOOMGER is... We are back here again with the same exact problem than last time. I am editing a video or writing a video or doing something for a video and then something else comes out and I have a whole video now that I can't use, but BOONBOOMGER is out, so, well, the trailer, so that's great. So let's react to it, and I will say all my thoughts again from the other video and my theories, and then hopefully it all works out in the end. Yay! Anyway, Kezza Henshin, not Mathene, let's go for it. Okay, so we have the watch thing as it's revving up, that's nice. We got the lorry with the logo of red on the wheels, actually. Now we're going to see all the cars, I assume. So there's blue, pink. Okay, so we know that there's a police car. And there's a certain amount of cars from the other thing that's purple. A purple lorry? Okay, orange, yellow. I saw this in the poster. I'm like, Yellow Ranger, surely. Pink? Or, yeah, pink. There was another pink car and another red car? Okay. There's many. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pause. Back a bit. That's a lot of cars. Okay, so that's so much more cars than I was expecting. Okay, that's kind of cool. It does kind of look like a Hot Wheels set, I have to admit, which is quite funny to me. The main thing I was going to say in my other video is that, well, it was a theory that we were going to get so many more different Rangers, that because in the poster there was a yellow digger and what was the other one? A purple car of some sort. I was like, oh, we're going to get a yellow and purple Ranger. Could these two extra cars, so the yellow and the purple cars, be extra power-ups possibly? Or, here's the first theory of the video, I think that these will be extra future teammates because they don't seem to be just like power-ups. I really do believe that these will be extra characters later on in the series, but they're going to use the cars for the Mecha. But like, just imagine a yellow and purple Ranger joining. That would be cool. However, considering how there's so many more cars, there's another pink car, but it's like a nice Rolls Royce, I guess. I don't know cars. Does that make sense? Is it obvious? I don't know car names. It's like dog breeds. I don't know all dog breeds. I don't know all car breeds. But anyway, there's loads of different cars. So let's have a look. There's obviously blue or pink at the bottom there. Purple, like a purple lorry and a police car, which is cool. We've got two diggers there. And we've got two really nice cars. There's a Rolls Royce and then a racer car, I assume. Does pink have two cars, or is it that they just use any car? I think they use any car because...
We buy any car. Any make, any model, any age, any price. We buy any car.
Yeah, well, we'll continue. Then we have a green bin van. Does that make sense? And then we've got a yellow greeny dog truck. I kind of like it. It looks really cute. Oh my gosh. Another blue van of some sort. A hospital van, possibly? Like a white van? Or just a normal white van. I don't know. We've got a green lorry again. A cyan cement turner. I don't know. Are these names correct? A blue bus, which looks fun. And then another white van in the back there. So all of these vans will probably have different powers, different abilities. I know I saw a screenshot earlier on that one of these cars has a gun in it. I don't know what that is, but I'll show you later on in the trailer. But the main van at the back there, the one that has all of the things, kind of reminds me of the car from Cars, where like Lightning McQueen lives inside him. That sounds weird. Anyway, that is going to be our main lorry, I guess, keeping all our cars in check, I guess, which would kind of be cool, actually. It's got a Red's logo as the wheels as well. So, and in my other video I was like, oh, why is the logo on the Mecha's face? Red's logo is that on the head of the Mecha. Does that mean anything? Does that mean that whoever's in control has the logo on the top? So when Red's there, Red has his logo. When Blue's there, Blue has his logo. Maybe it changes for each person who takes over. But no, I don't know anymore. I go away from that theory. Anyway, let's keep going. You know what my instant reaction to this is? It's Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. Look at this and tell me this isn't Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. That's so cool. It's so pretty. It's so flashy. Okay. Yo! The racetrack. Okay, so this is a racetrack. This is just... Oh my god, there's so many references. Okay. So the lorry just I was gonna say spread its legs, but that's not what I'm here for. It opens up. It opens up and lets the cars through. That's how it turns into the Mecha. That's cool though. Ooh. Okay, so we got some logos. Are these for the cars? Possibly? We got shots of the two Rangers. Ooh, okay, that's black. To be honest, one thing I noticed was the black and orange have like extra colors on the gauge that's on their design, which I thought was quite nice. Also, black and orange have extra bits on their shoulders, which is just lovely. There's orange. Yeah, orange has extra white going up, which is quite nice. And then the extra shoulder thing. I love these logos. They kind of remind me of Pokemon badges, if that makes sense. I'm just getting all the references here. Sorry, another reference. My partner Daryl, or as you know him as Daz Reviews, he said, why does this look like Bob the Builder with all his building vehicles and all the cars?
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can.
Just Bob the Builder. Add some eyes and it's Bob the Builder. Oh, go Onja. This looks really cool though. Okay. It is very plastic though. So another thing that he said was it's very plastic. It feels like it's obviously CGI'd. It's very much done for toyification. I'm gonna go back to this shot actually. Sorry, this is my initial reaction and then I will go back into detail later on. So we have this world here that they live in. Is it all gonna be again on a CGI stage? A CGI green screen stage for the show, very similar to King Ohger. I'm just looking at this and I'm looking around. There's like, is that supposed to be McDonald's, but like Whack-Donald's? People have done this a lot. Like if they try and do McDonald's in media, they always put it upside down. But that's supposed to be McDonald's, let's be honest. Black and white, I don't know what that could be about. Is this supposed to be like US? It looks very US in a way because obviously you got the McDonald's being very specific there. All the words are in English. You've got the like a sausage stand, like a hot dog stand there as well. Bus lanes only. Yeah, there's a bus lane only there as well. Maybe like a movie cinema thing there. I don't know. Maximum Performance lives. Ball in bind. Max D. I assume like this is like a cinema or something here, but for some reason that like one picture there in the corner looks like it's AI generated. It's weird to me. Maybe there is some AI generation here. Not too sure though. But this is a city in the dark. It feels very much like an American city. Anything else in the other corner? Where Maximum Performance lives. Oh, is it like, oh, now that's cleared a bit. And it says where Maximum Performance lives. It's like both thing. So this must be like either a gym advertisement or this is like the whole thing about this world is that it's maximum, it's booming, it's very loud, it's very Boonboonger-esque with the city as well. Also, I'm looking at the reflections in the thing and it's like, that's black and white again as a reflection. Black and white again there and something like there's something there. I need to like twist it around and we'll see. But continuing on. But there's the police car going by. He salutes. Oh, so are the villains like evil cars or like villainous cars? Yeah, so the purple car has a gun in it, splits, and then the police car comes in and attacks it. Are the villains just cars then? Are the villains just mega cars that we have to deal with? Are we going to see a villain faction in this trailer? Because all we've seen is this evil car here, which looks really cool. It reminds me of the bully cars in Cars, where they're like modified and stuff. The music in the background, I don't know car language, but it's like these guys. But this city looks really cool. Another Sentai does that, like, I don't know. Anyway, continuing. So we got yellow. Shovel. What is this location? Outside the city, I assume? And it's a bulldozer. That makes so much sense. So, yes. I hate this. I saw this clip before about him like walking and I'm like, I hate this like animation of him just walking on a treadmill, but it feels so awkward. Anyway, that's just beside the point. We're obviously going through different locations or something. Boom Boom Classic. Oh, is it? Oh, it's naming the car names. I didn't even think. I wasn't listening. But we're going through the countries. We're going from different country to country to country. We went through like a bulldozer area where there's like loads of cliffs and stuff, and then maybe a desert. Then we went to the Roman Greek area or something like that. Then we went into a city, and now we're in Japan. Everything is Japanese on the sides. There's Japan, the Japanese writing. There they've got like a metro or something, or a train system. I wonder if trains will be added as a possible vehicle. Does that make sense? Like, surely if it's all vehicles and not just cars, it's police cars, it's ambulance, it's lorries, it's also building vehicles. So surely a train would fit into this, right? That's a theory.
A game theory.
Train being an addition later on to the team. Boom Boom Racing, so this is the racing car, cool. Wow, okay, look at this city though. I'm like looking at it, stay at home. I'm looking at the advertisements. I wonder why it says stay at home. Is there like, stay at home multiple times and loads of Japan signs? Social distancing, does that say? Is that like a COVID thing? Have they added a COVID reference in? I never would have thought that they would have done that. But that's so cool. Okay. Social distancing. Okay. There must be some underlying story of people trying to stay home. So it's all COVID related, or there's like a virus going around, or they just don't want people to leave the city. There's like some underlying element of that, possibly. We'll see. I love that. For some reason, I love that. The logo's just spreading in and all the cars rushing past. Ooh. Boomboomger. Okay. All right. I see you. There's a lot to take in there. We got the poster and it's told us about the production announcement. So that will be February 18th. So keep an eye on for that day, which is a Sunday. And the show will officially start at the beginning of March. So very close. It's really nice seeing the guys in action, if that makes sense. And the suits in action for a start. And to be honest, I love it, but I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship, I think this will be. But that is fine because I love the top half of the suits. The bottom half is the bit that I'm just not into. I just really wish that they got rid of the grey altogether. Or they have the same colour on either side because that's the colour of their ranger colour. Or they have one side being the main colour and the other side being grey. Because I like the grey. It has a different look to it. Makes it look more like a racer suit, which is kind of the aesthetic we're going for. But at the same time, I really think that they should have probably just got rid of the grey on one side and had the colour there. But that's just my own thing. Also, sorry, I have to do this meme. What are those? Someone posted this in my Discord and I have to admit, these are very similar. Jordan 19s, collab ready. Helmets are still looking a little bit funky, but not as much. I'm accepting it now, if that makes sense. It's probably not best to just accept it, but it's alright. Well, that's just to be expected though, right? When you have a fucking wheel on your face. But overall, it's very much that racing gear style. And I don't necessarily hate it, considering the seat belt as their belt. I don't know why, that little extra detail is so funny to me. And I'm kind of excusing everything else just for that seat belt. It better be worth it, man.
Seatbelts, everyone! No way!
One thing I have realized and accepted as well, I guess the wheels on their backs. It just looks really weird. I don't know why. And obviously, this is not just because this is a behind-the-scenes photo and they don't have the helmets on. I'm talking about the actual wheels on their backs. Like, why? You have it on the feet as well, right? That makes sense, because that's where the tires would be. But then why have them on the back? It just feels like an unnecessary addition to the suits, where I don't really understand what the team were doing. And I can only imagine that they put them there because of, maybe they turn into cars and they go on their back and it's like a special move that they can fall on their back and move out the way. I mean, Gotcha turns into a bug, so these guys turning into cars is not that crazy. And may I remind you, I predicted that Geats would do his transformation from one side to the other by literally going upside down and flipping himself. It was a weird transformation that I predicted randomly, thinking that would be funny, and that's what happened. So, I don't know, maybe I'm smart. I'm smart.
I think not!
Just imagine, halfway through the fight, they fall on their back and scoot away. Just driving themselves. Don't know why I've got that mental image in my head, but I do. I will not accept the wheels on their backs unless they do the specific move that I've just come up with. Like, imagine. Of course, we obviously have red, blue, and pink, which we've seen from the very, very beginning, but we also have orange and black now officially being shown, which, to be honest, this whole cast seems fun. But that could just be for the poster, so I hope the characters are good. They have these extra shoulder pad, which we've seen in the blackout image, which is very persona of it, but I like it. Continuing to talk about black and orange, I have a feeling that they're going to be treated the same way that black and green are treated in Go Ohger, where red, yellow, and blue start off the series as a trio, and then green and black join in later on. And one last thing I just want to point out about the actual cast is that orange and black, there was like a rumor at one point where black or orange was going to be another female. However, I have to admit, I really don't think that's going to be the thing anymore, because both of these body shapes don't really have a female pose. But yeah, no extra female in the main team. Or is there? We'll see. I have a theory later on, but I'll talk about that in a bit. It's kind of official now that black or orange will not be female or non-binary, which is a shame. I kind of wanted another character that I could relate to. That would be nice, but oh well. But however, I do think we are getting some more Rangers eventually. Like, surely they have all these cars and no one to, well, I guess no one to fill them, but if they are being used as what they are, then we might not be getting many Rangers as I was thinking. Just seeing how many cars there were actually in the fleet, I was like so excited, because I was like, oh my god, there's so many more Ranger opportunities. But maybe they would just keep them limited to a certain amount of Rangers. Considering how there's also 2 pinks, that kind of gives me some indication that there might be 2 pinks, but I don't think they will do that, which is a shame. But imagine an evil pink. That would be cool. Like they do a pink and black version instead of pink and white. That's actually kind of nice. I want that to be true. Please. We're going to get a rival team, and there'll be the color but reversed with the white, so it will be black instead. It will be opposite. Oh, I just thought of that, and I think I want that to be true. Please. And then they combine at the end with a mega team, because that's what they usually do with Sentai. They have a mega team at the end. That would be really cool. Imagine. Okay, sorry. Also, have we ever actually discussed this? I feel like this video is so over the place, but that's fine. Have we ever actually discussed the actual reasoning for how many sprongs the tires have on each of the faces? Does that make sense? Blue has 3. Red has 5. Pink has 6. The orange has dots. And black has like so many. Like, have we worked out what the reasoning behind this is? Yeah, or are we just kind of floating and being like, we hope we can work it out? Now that we've done with that like whole tangent, so let's go to the mecha. I really like the look of this mecha, actually. It's very interesting. I'm excited for the concept of it. Excited to see what it does, like what its main gimmick is, other than just car, because that's going to be really boring if it is just car. But obviously we are having a mecha that will join all the cars together. So first we have the lorry with blue on top and pink as the 2 arms. I'm assuming that the others will just kind of slide into place, as every mecha has done before, on its feet. But I'm wondering if it will take like a Kyoryuger kind of look, where only 2 dinosaurs will be able to combine with the mecha at first, until they get like another Zord for the others to join, or they're able to use their own cars to join in. They won't be involved in the fight for the first couple fights. I mentioned in the video before that, oh, we're obviously going to get some car-themed villains. However, now that I look at this trailer, are the cars just villains? Like, is it a world that is like together with villain, like the cars are their own characters, and the villains are also just cars that are awake, and they just kind of attack when they need to? I know that's a really weird thing for me to say, but like, are we getting Herbie the Sensei? That's so cool. Oh my god, okay. I guess my main thing for the mecha itself and the cars is that I hope that there is a sort of go onja kind of Disney Cars theme with the cars. Just give me Herbie the Sentai, please. This is the perfect time for Herbie the Sentai to become a reality. Like, imagine the talking cars from Go Onja, from Cars. I know I'm bringing up Disney Cars, but like, just imagine these cars being like fully sentient. They don't have eyes on them, and I do realize that this main thing about about Cars and Go Onja. However, I really think the cars having their own personalities, even if it is just AI based, adds so much more to the team, adds so much more depth to the characters. In other words, just give me Herbie Sentai, please. And if you don't know what Herbie is, then I feel sorry for you. Also, surely I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but if you look closely, you can see that they are holding small versions of the car and also the main truck. What does that mean? Does that mean that they are like power-ups anyway? Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I think the villains aren't necessarily the villains that we've seen before. These are like mega cars. There's some that are cars, there's some that are humans, and they're all just different villains in different ways. But I still think that there is some idea that it could be like a punctured tire monster or a cement monster, that there are things that they have to deal with personified as monsters. That was my original thought. Maybe it's still that, but like, it's kind of interesting if it's the other way around. But this also brings up another question to me. Are the style of car or the use of the car the jobs that they would have in their civilian outfits? That makes sense. So like we have the black police car. So would the Black Ranger be a policeman? We have some building machines also, which are like the two diggers in the back. So I'm like, is there like people who work on a building site going to be in the part of the team? Or are they all just going to be part of a racetrack team and it just happens that these cars are different shapes? I don't know. We'll see. And also I'm going to add something. Why do the weapons look like Wii remotes? Why do they look like Wii remotes? The tire for Mario Kart, it's just this. But as a weapon, I can't. Anyway, moving on. Also, why did that first poster, which was like coming boom, hit so hard with the Fast and Furious look? Like, please. I guess I just want Fast and Furious the Sentai. Isn't that just initial D?
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before.
If we don't get this kind of animation in this Sentai, I don't want it. And not even on top of that, we're really going on like a tangent here. But so we had the Fast and Furious poster. We had like the Persona game loading screen with all of them in the black. And then we got this one, which looks like a comic. I'm like loving the aesthetics. I'm kind of hoping we still get that Persona and Fast Furious and comic vibe. Here's hoping anyway. But looking at the trailer, it just kind of looks cheap and plasticky and CGI'd. So I don't know. Because I love the aesthetic overall, the bright colours, the cartoonishness of it all, but also it's just so bold and beautiful. Looking at this coming boom Persona 5 kind of looking poster anyway, it kind of makes me hope that their main base of operations will be in a specific place, but it won't be just like a cafe like we've had for the last couple shows. It will be a specific place for our Rangers. I really think and hope this will be like a racing room or a car dealership. I don't know why that came into my head, but I could just see this background and go, this is a car dealership or a viewing deck for a racetrack that's over by the glass there. Like you would stand on the edge of the glass by the railings to look over on the racetrack. However, looking at the trailer and everything else we have, I doubt that this Sentai is actually going to be about cars anyway. I think it's about a city with loads of cars. I don't think it's about racing necessarily, which is a shame because that's what I was hoping for. But oh well. We saw a lot more of the locations. Like we have this city, we have these different cities, starting off in a more of an American-styled city, moving on to the desert, moving then on to a Roman area or something with loads of temples and stuff, then moving to another city, then to Japan. So very interesting. The whole stay-at-home thing made me think of, well, COVID obviously, like a whole social distancing stay-at-home. Also kind of like the apocalyptic show of RPM, where everyone had to stay within a certain boundary and there was a desert outside. It is interesting how they kept the CGI green screen backgrounds this show. I don't hate it necessarily, but I feel like it's probably cheaper. It's probably cheaper filming it all on these kind of sets. Do people like that? I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments down below if you do like these kind of set designs, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. It could get old very quickly. Oh, also, another theory I just had a thought about. Their watch, which is I hope, their transformation kind of device. They like turn it around and then it overdrives. So it's giving me the idea of like overdrive. So hopefully we'll get like a berserk mode. Someone will get ill for being like overwhelmed or overdriven, I guess. I was gonna say overdrived, but that doesn't make sense. So that's another theory I have, that at some point someone will overdrive and we'll get like a berserk mode, and that'll be cool. I'm excited for that. And then some final thoughts. It is Endo Masaki, the singer, that is doing the opening for this show. I'm very excited. He's done some great music before, so I'm excited for that. And I guess final thoughts. I want this show to keep being bold. I want the show to be wild, but also to have those emotional moments that make Sentai special. I would rather it be more like a Don Brothers show than a Kira Major show, but I feel like it's gonna return back to that kind of element. It won't be special, but at the same time, all the CGI might make it special. I don't know. The fact that this is another vehicle Sentai right after Kira Major is a little bit annoying to me because I didn't like the concept at all. But this one actually brings me in a little bit, and I hope it continues to bring us in. And considering how we had such a epic opening to King Ohger, we need to have an epic opening to this show as well. So please, BOONBOOMGER, do us proud. Keep up this fun, crazy aesthetic, because this is going to be fun to watch. Just give me a little bit of a bromance and I'll be happy. I'll be very happy if it's just a little bit of a bromance. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Kezza Henshin! Matinee! Haven't done that in ages. Oh my gosh, maybe I should bring that back. Should I bring the matinee back, guys? Anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I'll get this out as soon as I can. Anyway,